Hey everyone, welcome back to the TheDeadstockStash. My name is Logan. Today we're looking at another Bodega collaboration, but this one's a little bit old, so we're kind of keeping to the namesake of the TheDeadstockStash because I'm kind of pulling these out of the stash. New Balance, Bodega, co-branded box. So, cool little box. Nothing, super crazy special about it. It just has Bodega and a couple of spots. These are the MS997 JBO. I got a 9. I pretty much am a 9 in everything. I did film all of the B-roll for this pair before doing this video. Again, kind of something that I'm gonna probably start to do so that I can actually talk about the shoes rather than just an unboxing. So I try to put everything back in here so that you can see what it's supposed to all have when you get them. So kind of like a way to legit check through my videos. Also just kind of, so you have the experience of unboxing them. I did get a Bodega sticker. There's a little care thing, which I find really funny. I'll get to that in a minute. It comes with extra laces, both a purple. I'll get the box out of the way so that we can kind of see what they would look like on here. So they come with just plain white laces, which I actually prefer. There's also green, and there's purple with yellow speckles, and then little green aglets for both of these, like lime green, kind of like that lime green, whereas the standard or the ones that are on there are a olive green. I prefer the white ones the most. These ones are a little bit too much for me, but I love this pair, and I really think it's very slept on. So these come with these guys, so if you're buying a dead stock pair or whatever, make sure that they have those. They also both have paper in them. I only put the paper back in one of them, just standard paper, but again, just showing you the things that they come with so that you know what to look for when you are purchasing your own pair. This is the third installment of a Bodega New Balance collaboration, supposedly the final one. These came out back in September, on the 25th of September, and I was able to cop these directly from Bodega. But as I said, this was an installment of 3. The first one was an extremely limited release called No Days Off, and those released back in April of 2019, I think April 4th, 2019. And those released on the Network app. I remember trying to get them one night when I was at a family dinner, and it was impossible, like just impossible. That pair, the resale prices are still way up there, and there's like none for sale. There's one in a size 9 right now. The second release was called No Bad Days, and that pair came out in September of 2019, I think September 28th. And I really like that pair. That's my favorite pair out of the 3 because it has the blue, and I just like blue on shoes. And then this pair came out almost a year later on September 25th, 2020. And I think that's where New Balance or Bodega, whoever was in charge of the releases and scheduling them, kind of messed up because there was a ton of hype around the first 2 releases, and they were reselling for a ton. And then they waited a whole year to do the final installment of it. It may have been because of pandemic or, I don't really know, but they definitely lost the hype that they had really done really well of creating 2 fantastic pairs of shoes. And then this one really kind of seemed like an afterthought. And the resale prices of this shoe and the demand for the shoe definitely reflect that. I really like this pair, and I don't mind keeping it as a personal whatsoever. I need another pair of New Balances in my rotation, and I love collaboration shoes, so I'm keeping these. I don't really care what the resale is on them, but I think they could have done much better if it would have been on a faster timeline. Anyways, that's the history of this release, so let's get into the actual sneakers, because the materials used on this pair is really dope. I really like all of the weird textures and colors, and it's a fun shoe. Maybe not for you, I really like it. So on the toe box, it's just a off-white mesh with a black suede, and then we're gonna go along to the side to a tan leather, and it feels like really nice leather with a yellow N, which is kind of a rubber. And then we're gonna go up and we're gonna go into this patterned and textured coral, which is my favorite part of these shoes. I really like the blue on the other pair. This pair, it's this nice coral color, which is still really fun. And then on the heel, we have kind of like a diamond pattern, brown with the 997 embroidery with a black little tab in the back, and we flip it around to the medial side. That coral color still follows through, however, it is not textured on the medial side. And then we come to a really hairy kind of a taupe colored suede with a purple and black striped N. It also has this lime green absorb with a black midsole. Also a off-white kind of a sail midsole with a little brown hit. And then on the outsole, we have pretty much a gum outsole where it gets a little bit darker for the heel area, motion control device. And then on the lateral side, it's similar, but there's a purple hit and then a speckled sail hit along with a gray and a black. So there are quite a few differences between the medial and the lateral sides. If we look at the tongue, there's Bodega branding going up through the middle. Plastic, New Balance tag right there. The insole is kind of funny. I like the insole. My girlfriend said it looked like me. It's this little bearded guy riding a horse into the sunset with some cacti. And then it has the co-branded New Balance Bodega. And there's some hair on it from me wearing these. The fit on these is what I expected. I'm pretty much a 9 in everything, and this is no different. So I'm a 9 in Ultra Boost Nike Dunks, and apparently also a 9 in 997s. And this is honestly my first pair of 997s, and I really like them. So real quick, this little piece of paper, this little care label from New Balance, I just kind of want to talk about it because I think it's funny. This is an outdoor shoe, like this is a hiking shoe, like better days, like get outside, like, you know, enjoy life, ride off into the sunset on your horse. And then we have a care label warning against them getting wet, which I just think is funny. It reads, in the case of exposure to moisture, you may experience color migration onto the lighter sections of the shoe. And it's like, yeah, they have to put that in there, but like at the same time, it kind of kills the vibe to this release. Like this release is like, go outside, enjoy life, and then they give you a care label saying like, oh, well, if you wear these and they get a little wet, you might ruin them. I really like the idea of this series of collaborations because no days off, you know, hard work gets you somewhere. No bad days, you know, that's just a thought process. Like you just, no bad days, like all days are good. And then this one is better days. And they kind of released it as what we kind of thought, I think at the time, was the middle or maybe the end of the pandemic, but it's 2021 and we're still in a pandemic going on almost a year. So I guess it wasn't really the middle. Anyways, I really like the idea behind the release, and Bodega is just fantastic with collaborations. They always just use really cool materials, and I really like what they do with sneakers. They make them fun. This is a fun pair of shoes. And the fact that the resale price is actually pretty low right now, that's good. You know, like it's nice to have some hype shoes that are worth, you know, $1,000 and you can go flex on them. But what's even better is sometimes having a really dope pair of shoes that slept on that you know is awesome, and that's this pair. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. I have a ton of videos in the works. I'm probably gonna be posting a couple times a week. So hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date. And let's have a discussion. Let me know what you think about these. Let me know what you think about just Bodega collaborations in general. I really think that they might be some of the best, along with concepts. Like, those are the two names that come to me when I think of collaborators. If you're on Instagram, follow me at TheDeadstockStash. And that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Good luck on your next cop. Take care.